Hello there. I don't want to spend this intro telling you about Runescape. You know what it is, that's why you're here. But I will tell you this. I like roguelites and I like card games. I feel like the RNG and somewhat restricted nature of these kinds of games would fit well with Runescape, so I shoved them together and I'm forcing you to watch. Or not, I mean, you can leave, but please don't. Anyways, I will be starting on a completely restricted account. No banking, no trading, all items locked, all quests locked, almost all skills locked. Throughout my journey, I will be completing tasks and obtaining booster packs that contain these locked skills, items, and areas, and slowly unlocking the game. I have also added relics and boons to these booster packs to help aid in my journey. You'll see what those are in just a minute. In games with infinite possibilities, sometimes the most fun way to play is to limit those possibilities in new and interesting ways, and I hope you like what I've come up with. Welcome to Roguescape. Okay, so what does all this entail? How is all this BS actually going to work? As I stated before, almost everything will be locked. The world outside of Lumbridge, almost every skill, all quests, and all items. To be more specific, all tradable items will be locked because the Runescape wiki says there's over 4k tradable items and over 7k untradable items, and I'm not going to make over 11,000 cards for every item in the game. I'm just not built like that. Anyways, to start unlocking parts of the game, I have to complete tasks. I put together this big old task list of different skilling, combat, and regional tasks. Each task rewards one or more booster packs. I open up the booster pack, pick one of the cards inside, and I unlock that thing. I don't know how to make plugins, so I facilitated this through a draft simulator on Tabletop Sim. When I die, I lose everything in my bank and in my inventory, everything equipped to me, and all my relics. What I don't lose are unlocks or boons. I stated that banking and trading are also locked, but I'm not an ultimate Iron Man. What gives? Well, I want to lock all these aspects of the game, but I want to later unlock them, so trading at the GE and banking are also locked behind boons and relics. In theory, I can unlock the whole game to be a normal account at some point if I unlock enough stuff, and I like that aspect of it. There's a few more rules, exceptions, and details that I want to go over, but for now, let's get into the gameplay. Alright, character made. I guess he looks rather roguish, so I suppose we'll go with that. Oh, I didn't know that Tutorial Island was a quest now. Well, account ruined. Alright, now that we're in Lumbridge, you know what comes next. That, do anything for you? Alright, here I am, naked as the day I was born. Here's my starting area if you were curious, it's just all of Lumbridge in the swamp. Alright, so since every item and most skills are locked, the only thing I can really do right now is, commit acts of violence against the local populace. I finally get to open my first booster pack. I'm very excited about that. Let's see what we got. Alright, nothing really jumps out at me too much here other than unlocking the mining skill. I think I'll go ahead and do that even though I haven't unlocked any pickaxes or any ores. So I won't be able to do anything with the skill at the moment, but once I do unlock those things, it will represent a lot of tasks being unlocked to me. To give an insight on what some of these tasks are, I have some combat tasks that I can do anywhere that involve killing monsters. Basically, the more unique monsters that I kill, the more booster packs I'll unlock. I'm killing this man now. My bloodthirst knows no bounds. He's dead and... oh. Okay, well that's why I can get bronze arrows. I don't have them unlocked, so I can't pick them up now, but that is good to know for the future. Another task, another booster pack. Okay, sweet, there's a bronze axe here. I could unlock ranged, but since I haven't unlocked any bows to go with it, it won't do much for me right now. I do think it's funny, the difference in the cards I made at the beginning of creating the first booster set versus cards I made towards the end. The initial ones just took way too long to make, so I had to simplify it. Well, even though I unlocked that bronze axe, I don't have the money to buy it yet. And I could kill men for money, but I think I'm just going to kill a few more rats for some quick unlocks. Well, there's 2 strength. I get booster pack rewards every time I level up a skill, but first I'm going to finish killing 10 rats so I can just open 2 booster packs at once. I'm just keeping track of how many rats I've killed by using loot tracker and oh, I guess they don't drop anything, do they? So loot tracker wouldn't actually track this. Regardless, I'm pretty sure that was 10 rats. I'll have to go back through the footage, but yeah. Alright, done. Alright, that means I get to unlock 2 booster packs, so that's pretty cool. Oh, okay, cool. We'll finally get to unlock a quest. Real quick, I'd like to go over what unlocking a quest entails, as well as what boons and relics are. When I unlock a quest, I can go ahead and do that quest, even if I don't have all items and skills unlocked for it. I can use the items and skills that the quest requires within the quest. If I complete the quest, I unlock everything used for it. I cannot use these items or skills outside of the quest until I complete it. I also unlock any rewards that the quest gives. The only thing quests won't unlock is new areas, so if I can't complete a quest within the areas I have unlocked, I have to wait to do it. This is to make questing a worthwhile way to get unlocks and make them worth pulling from booster packs. But since certain quests can take you all over the map, I didn't want one quest to unlock like half the world map. Also, many early quests are common, but some mid to late quests will be much more rare. I have instituted a rarity system of commons, uncommons, rares, mythics, and legendaries. Later on, the more sought after stuff like quests and skills will be higher rarities. Lastly, boons and relics are both a type of card that affect gameplay. The main difference is that relics are lost on death and boons are not. With that, we've covered most of the rules and I will inform you of any more exceptions as they come up. Alright, so definitely picking shearer here. There is also a really powerful relic in the pack. However, this just unlocks skills, and the skills in the Lumberjage booster pack are already pretty easy to come by, so I think there's a better effect later on. Alright, second booster pack. Nothing too crazy here. I think I'm just going to go with the bow and arrows in case we have a chance to unlock range again later. Going to jump right into doing shearer, but first I need to get these shears. There might be a shear spawn somewhere in Lumberjage, but I can't really remember, so just in case I'm gonna just get some coins real quick and buy this. Just gonna attack this guy minding his own business real quick. Okay, sweet, right away we got 3 coins, which is enough to buy the shears. Alright, Farmer Fred, I've come to shear your sheep. Oh, that confirms that there are shears in Lumberjage. Oh well. Wait, what the blazes? Is that a bot picking onions? What for? Aren't they like 1 coin or something? Anyways, I forgot to mention this earlier, but this idea was inspired by GoChuck and his series. I was watching it and I wanted to do something similar, but I wanted to make it more like a roguelite, which is how this idea came about. Anyways, I highly recommend you go watch his video as well. These sheep are gonna be so fucking shorn. Oh, whoops. I'm surprised I'm still making that mistake. But you know what? Hey, there's another booster pack I can unlock here, so not a big deal, honestly. Another task done. Another booster pack. Oh, that's some good stuff here, actually. I think I'm just going to go with Meager Offering here, because if I unlock Prayer, then I can immediately start training it. Version of Fate is another one that would just be better later. I don't think it will do a whole lot right now. Okay, done with that. Will I be able to sell this after the quest for any money? Nope. Finished spinning the wool, and actually, spinning wool has multiple iterations in a task list, so I just completed 2 tasks with all these wool. Marked those off. I don't think I'll unlock Mistalin Mysteries yet, just because I don't really care about the things it unlocks at the moment. I think despite what I said about the other variant of this relic, I'm going to go ahead and pick Tome of Experience, because I just realized you can unlock skills that aren't in the current area's booster pack. I think I'm just going to pick Fletching, because once I get logs and woodcutting, then I can start fletching and just getting a bunch of tasks done. Immediately after opening the second booster pack, I just realized unlocking fletching doesn't matter because I don't have any of the fletching items like arrow shafts unlocked, so I can't do it anyway, so I'm just going to ignore this knife. And I don't want to go back on picking fletching because it is a choice I made and, just going to have to live with the mistake for a bit. Anyways, I'm going to pick leather boots here, so I have some semblance of armor finally. Alright, Freddy fuckboy, give me my money. Alright, sweet. Completing quests, also on a task list by the way. Ooh, crafting level 3. That is also 2 booster packs. Not picking Varrock here because there's still plenty of stuff to do in Lumberjage and I don't have the booster pack done for it yet. Just gonna pick a tinderbox for fire making in the future. Ooh, definitely picking woodcutting here. Ooh, nice, a bronze pickaxe. Gonna be able to start mining soon. Okay, with my newfound wealth, I can finally buy that bronze axe, and I can buy the newly unlocked bronze pickaxe. And buying a bronze axe from Bob is a regional task for Lumbridge. Yes, logs! Okay, that means woodcutting is fully unlocked now, at least for the beginning levels. That's gonna be so many booster packs I can get. Just realized I was not recording any game audio this entire time. Whoops. Alright, I'm just gonna drop all this stuff because I'm just gonna go woodcutting. If I need shears, I can just always get them back from Farmer Fred's house. Honestly, I just bought this pickaxe, but since it's 1 coin, I think I'm also going to drop it as well for now. Alright, that's the first log cut and another task complete, but I'm going to wait a bit before opening booster packs because I kind of want to open a bunch at the end. Dude, what the heck? What? That was my tree. Woodcutting level 2. Dude, what is with people and picking these onions? What am I missing here? Anyways, that's woodcutting level 3. Level 4, dude, these levels are just flying by. Level 5. 6. Dude, this guy keeps stealing my trees. Next time I see him, I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Alright, that's 25 logs cut, and oh, level 7 as well, I guess. What are the chances? So now I've completed all these different tasks. That's so many booster packs. Let me count that up. The scaling reward track that I set up gives me 1 booster pack for level 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7, and it gives me 2 for level 5. And then combined with the all logs I cut, that's 9 booster packs. Is that too many booster packs? That might be too many for just cutting some logs. I might have to adjust that. Hey, it's that guy again. Alright, that'll show him. Alright, I chopped a few more logs so I can get a full inventory, but now it's time for the thing you've actually been waiting for. Since I'm going to be opening 9 booster packs, I'm just going to kind of blitz through it in editing. I'm not really going to keep in all the explanations or whatever. Cooked and raw chicken, bronze med helm, fire making, and I can already start working on that too. Cooked and raw beef, restless ghost to unlock prayer, cook's assistant to unlock cooking. Dang, we might be able to finish the Lumbridge booster pack next episode. Tin ore, that's mining fully unlocked now. I guess I'll get this feather. I'm ignoring all these powerful relics because I feel like it's a waste to use them so early. And bronze plate body. Alright, and with that, I think there's a great place to end the episode. I feel like we unlocked a lot of stuff and we have a lot to look forward to next episode. So there you have it, the beginning of my roguelite inspired RuneScape journey. I'm hoping to come up with a goal for this account because I am just doing random tasks at the moment. It would be nice to have a concrete thing to work towards. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the idea, whether I should balance some things differently or do some other things differently. Just let me know in the comments. And I do want to mention, I don't know how often I'll be able to put these out because this was a lot of work. But if it does get a lot of positive reception, then I'll see what I can do. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.